want to lift up that word, doubt. Number two, I want to lift up that word, declaration. Thomas made a deliberate declaration when he said, my Lord and my God. Are you with me? I mean, when you're going to make a declaration, make the declaration. And when he said, my Lord and my God, what he was saying was deliberate. The word Lord in the Greek is kurios, and it means Lord, guardian, master. He's making a confession that Jesus Christ is God in flesh. Now, baby, that ought to put something in you, ought to feel a little something right there. When anyone hollers Jesus Christ, it ought to do something to those who follow him. You know, when we were married, September 12th, 1981, Dr. Glover was in our wedding. You know, she had hair down to her, you know, way down here, long red hair. And she was in the wedding, beautiful wedding. And my pastor, Dr. Porter, he, you know, did our vows. And, you know, I, Donald, and I, you know, committed myself to my wife. And when it came to my wife, you know, there had been a little chatting going on, you know, as to whether or not, you know, this should be my wife. You know, he couldn't marry this one, he couldn't marry that one, he couldn't marry this one. I wasn't no playboy, but I'm just saying, couldn't marry that one, couldn't marry. But my wife, when he says, I, Phyllis. Am I right, Pastor? Take you, Phyllis, am I right? Take you, Donald, am I right, Phyllis? To have and to hold. And then she said, your people shall be my, all she needed was your people shall be my people, and your God shall be my God. I mean, she said it with a deliberate declaration. What I'm trying to say, beloved, if we're going to be Christian, we've got to, like Thomas, say with deliberate declaration, beyond a shadow of a doubt, my Lord and my God. Not the cathedral's Lord, not St. John's Lord, but he's my Lord and he's my God. Not my grandmother's God. That's good, but he's got to become my Lord and my God. Would you touch somebody? Tell them it's got to get personal. 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 My Lord, my God, you got to know it for yourself, in your heart, in your soul, in your spirit, in your mind. This thing has got to become a personal declaration that is definitive.